Credit card debt in America has reached a staggering $1 trillion. That's like every household carrying a $9,000 balance. It's a silent crisis, lurking in wallets and mailboxes. This debt bomb threatens to derail financial dreams for millions. We must confront this issue head-on. Ignoring it won't make it disappear. Many Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Tempting credit card offers flood their mailboxes. The ease of swiping plastic leads to overspending. But the consequences are real and painful. We need to wake up to the danger of this debt crisis. This isn't about shaming anyone. It's about facing a harsh truth. Our society often encourages overspending. We're bombarded with ads for things we don't need. It's easy to fall into the trap, but knowledge is power. Understanding the problem is the first step to fixing it. We need to change our relationship with debt. It's not a tool to be used lightly. It's a burden that can crush your financial well-being. Let's work together to defuse this debt bomb. We can do this by educating ourselves and making smart choices. It's time to get real about credit card debt. Why is credit card debt so high? One word: overspending. We live in a consumer-driven society. We're constantly told to buy now and pay later. Easy credit makes it simple to spend more than we earn. This leads to a dangerous cycle of debt. Economic factors also play a role. Stagnant wages and rising costs create financial stress. Many families turn to credit cards to bridge the gap. They use credit cards for necessities like groceries and gas. This only digs the hole deeper. But it's not just about the economy. Our spending habits are also to blame. We've lost sight of the value of a dollar. Instant gratification takes precedence over long-term financial stability. This short-sightedness has long-term consequences. We need to break free from this cycle of overspending. It starts with living within our means. This means spending less than we earn and saving for the future. It requires discipline and a change in mindset. But the payoff is financial freedom. Credit card debt doesn't just impact your wallet, it impacts your life. High balances lead to mounting interest charges. This makes it even harder to get out of debt. It's a vicious cycle that can feel impossible to escape. The stress of debt can be overwhelming. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. Relationships suffer as couples argue about money. The constant worry can make it difficult to focus at work. Financial freedom feels like a distant dream. Instead of saving for retirement or their children's education, people are drowning in debt. They're stuck in a cycle of minimum payments, never making real progress. It's a recipe for financial disaster. The mental and emotional toll of debt is often overlooked. The constant pressure to keep up with payments can be debilitating. It can feel like you're carrying a huge weight on your shoulders. Breaking free from this burden is essential for your overall well-being. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated the credit card debt crisis. Millions lost their jobs or faced reduced income. Many turned to credit cards to cover essential expenses. This led to a surge in credit card debt across the country. Government stimulus checks and increased unemployment benefits provided temporary relief. However, for many, it wasn't enough to offset the financial losses. As the pandemic dragged on, more people found themselves struggling to stay afloat. The pandemic highlighted the fragility of many Americans' financial situations. It showed the importance of having an emergency fund. It also exposed the dangers of relying on credit cards to make ends meet. Don't let credit card debt control your life. You can break free and achieve financial peace. It starts with acknowledging the problem and committing to change. The journey might be tough, but it's worth it. The first step is to create a budget. Track your income and expenses. See where your money is going. Identify areas where you can cut back. This will free up cash to pay down debt faster. Next, create a debt payoff plan. List all your debts, including balances and interest rates. Consider using the debt snowball method. This involves paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on others. Once a debt is paid, you roll that payment amount into the next smallest debt. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Many resources are available to help you. Seek guidance from a financial advisor. Explore reputable online resources. Take control of your finances and start building a brighter future. A budget is not about restricting your life, it's about taking control. It's about making conscious choices about your spending. It's about aligning your money with your values and goals. Start by tracking your spending for a month. Use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or a budgeting app. Categorize your expenses. This will give you a clear picture of where your money is going. Once you know your spending habits, you can set realistic limits for each category. Look for areas where you can cut back. Can you reduce your grocery bill? Can you find a cheaper cell phone plan? Small changes can make a big difference. Review your budget regularly and make adjustments as needed. Life changes, and your budget should reflect those changes. A budget is a living document that should evolve with you. Paying off credit card debt requires discipline and commitment, but freedom from debt is worth the effort. Here are some strategies to help you break free. Consider a debt consolidation loan. This can simplify your payments and potentially lower your interest rate. However, ensure the loan has a lower interest rate than your credit cards. Negotiate with your credit card companies. Ask for a lower interest rate or a hardship plan. They might be willing to work with you, especially if you've been a good customer. Explore balance transfer offers. These allow you to transfer your balance to a card with a lower introductory interest rate. This can save you money on interest charges. But be sure to read the fine print and understand the terms before transferring. Remember, the key is to be proactive. Don't wait for the debt to spiral out of control. Take action today and start your journey to financial freedom. Preventing credit card debt is always better than curing it. Here are some tips to safeguard your financial future. Build an emergency fund. Having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved can prevent you from relying on credit cards during emergencies. Live below your means. Spend less than you earn and save the difference. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Just because you get a raise doesn't mean you need to upgrade your lifestyle. Pay your credit card balance in full each month. This will help you avoid interest charges and stay out of debt. If you can't pay it in full, pay as much as you can above the minimum payment. Educate yourself about personal finance. Knowledge is power. The more you understand about managing your money, the better equipped you'll be to make sound financial decisions. Read books, attend workshops, or talk to a financial advisor. Remember, financial freedom is within your reach. It starts with making conscious choices and developing healthy financial habits. Take control of your finances today and secure a brighter future for yourself and your loved ones.
Please don't forget, like and subscribe for more Money Smart Basics video. Disclaimer, the content provided on this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. The information presented is intended to be general in nature and should not be construed as professional financial advice.